When they read, they got 2 lines. So you pregnant? Hold on, give me this, let me hold this. So you meant to tell me when them boys did that to you, you don't remember, but you let that. You ain't. So what they say, when they read, they got 2 lines. So you pregnant? Hold on, give me this, let me hold this. So you meant to tell me when them boys did that to you, you don't remember, but you let that. Your ass gotta go. You getting the fuck up out my house. You getting up out of my house. Get your shit, pack it. You're going to stay with your daddy. You got to go. He can get your abortion if he wants to, because I ain't. I'm telling you now, you gonna cut motherfucking yard. You got to get out of here. Get your clothes and get them shit out of my house. All this time, y'all, this is what I'm going through. Ran away to be grown. Now, I'm going to do a blood test and your ass going to jail. Because I already heard who you are. You're going to jail, so be ready for this. Report this, talk about this. You peed on it? And them lines changing already? Let me see. I know damn well. Ran in. She pregnant. Now she pregnant. This is shit. I'm a single mama trying my hardest, doing everything right by these kids. And this girl go out here and run away for some little boy, and he don't talk to her and let him and his friends do some shit. I don't play that.
I would hate to be in her shoes. Yeah, that's pretty sad. She's a kid. And then and we don't know who did that to her. Could have been another kid, could have been a grown man. I mean, that's sick. That's sick. But that is sad, and and she's putting her off on the father. Let the father make the decision if she's gonna. Oh, I can't imagine a 12-year-old having a baby. And then on the flip side, it is abortion. I can't imagine that either. I mean, wow. I mean, I would say where's the parents at, but, the girl's going to find time alone. I mean, the parents can't be with her 24/7. She's going to school, and then, during school, after school, before school. I don't know when these kids have time to get together like that, but it's sad that, there should have been more home training, for the girl to help her learn that, you just don't do that at that age, You don't do that, Back when I was in school, I mean, in junior high, they had health class, and they would teach us, what can happen, in that situation that, you got to refrain from that. You're kids, you go to school to learn, and, you're not adults and can have adult relations like that. We were taught that in health class. This is a sad situation. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on this, but this is a sad situation. And, you look at how the little girl looked. I mean, she's, she probably don't even know what a pregnancy test was, and it's, it's a shock to her, and it's a shock to the mom. 12 years old, she's still a baby, still a baby, and I hope a boy or didn't talk her into that. I hope, they can say things to make you think, oh, it's okay and nothing's going to happen, and, tell you what you want to hear. And if it's a grown man, shame on him. He needs to be found and put in prison. Shame on him if it's a grown man. They need to find him and put him in prison. There's no excuse for that. It's uncalled for, I mean, I can't imagine it being in their situation. A 12-year-old. You guys remember 12 years ago. Don't you? 12 years ago. This is a little kid. This is a child. I mean, I just can't believe it, And wait till the father finds out. He's going to be livid. He's going to be looking for that person, boy or man. He's going to be looking for them. This is crazy. A 12-year-old girl pregnant. A child pregnant with a child, with a baby having a baby. That's basically what it is. A baby having a baby. Because she's been in this world only for 12 years. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I feel for these parents, but I think they should have parented her better. I think they should have taught her better, and maybe this wouldn't have happened. I think they should have taught her on what to expect and what to look out for when a boy's trying to do that, or a grown man. Scream, yell, something. But she should have been taught better, because that doesn't happen often. You don't see 12-year-olds pregnant. You don't see that. You know? Maybe in other cultures, but this is America, the United States. You don't see that. That is a shame. That's a shame. You guys give me your thoughts. You all give me your thoughts. And subscribe and like and share this, and I appreciate it. But this, I can't believe it. I really can't believe it.